I, I feel like she, in my opinion, has got up and changed her life once before. And what I mean by changed is just like created this entire new identity to start over. And I don't know if that's what she's planning on doing now, is just to ghost everybody, and just start over. Just like I was telling Reese, I don't know if she's a bad person, if Donna's a bad person. I don't know her to be able to say that she's a bad person. There's I could make up so many different stories, in my head of what's going on, who she is as a person, but I don't know her. The felony charge that she has on her could be, someone else had did it. She was there and she was accomplice, and is charged for being at the wrong place, wrong time with the wrong person. I don't know. What I do know is she lied to me and gave me 4 or 5 different stories, um, and just bold-faced lied to my face, like, just with no problem. Um, it seems like, around April is when everyone started noticing a change in Spit and Llama. Per the friends, they were shocked when she decided that she was closing down the glitter side of her company. She had told them that she thought it would be easier to, with inventory and stuff, to deal with the soap. It was easier to make. But per other people who's out there, Donna said that, she was allergic to the epoxy. So it's almost like just small little tiny white lies that just continue and continue. So I don't really know. I don't really know what to think about that. Um, realizing that she was, in my opinion, SB Creations and Situation Virtue on Reddit. She's definitely said some nasty shit, about a multitude of different creators. I'm not sure why that was. I mean, I kind of listened to, L's, a little bit of L's story today, and I guess, SB Creation was reaming her on Reddit about supposedly being 2 years behind, and, all this crazy shit. But per L, she was an affiliate with Spit and Llama. She never, like, she was a part of L's mentor program for L the Foulmouth. She does cups. She says glitter, glitter, glitter. I love how she said. I can't say it like her. Glitter, glitter. But per her, the Donna from Spit and Llama has been in her mentorship for, a few years now. And she's not really sure why she went after her. What do you mean sales? Live sales? What's that mean? What are we talking about? Yeah, she has. Is teaching a class right now in her live group, so she can't. Oh, Elle does live sales. Yeah. Did Reese? Yeah, I just talked about that. Me and Reese was on the phone till about midnight last night, just kind of talking through some things. I don't think that she knew. Same here. I wouldn't have looked into it if she wouldn't have said one specific thing that threw me completely off. Well, and I would have looked into it because just like I was talking to others, like I guess it would have came out because these are things that would eventually had to have had an outcome, and so when there's not an outcome, eventually you're gonna look into it. Um, But with them, it was more they were friends. They talked on just like regular stuff. It wasn't like they hung out with each other in real life. So they bought from Spit and Llama. Spit and Llama bought from them. There was never really any reason to question anything. They got their orders. She got she got hers. So there was really nothing to ever question. For them, around April was when things got a little weird. Things weren't the same. She wasn't responding as much. So I'm not sure why. But I mean, listening to other people, this has been happening for a long time. So, I'm getting a multitude of different stories from people where she's been this normal person for the past however long she's been around. That's not what I've seen. I've seen someone who, in my opinion, has lost their fucking mind. So, but you gotta move on with life and deal with it. I don't think we'll figure out why she did it. What's up, Anna? How you doing? Hear how loud I swallow? Jesus Christ. Yeah. There's something. It doesn't make sense to me. I appreciate that. I mean, hey, you gotta have fun with life. You gotta roll with the punches. So shit happens. I think everything. We were talking about Spit and Llama. I think everything happens for a reason. I've told y'all that before. So bad shit happens. Hurdles get thrown in front of you. Obstacles are gonna be just slung out, and you either deal with the shit or you don't. So at this point, it's everyday life. I think people are shitty. I love people, but I think people are shitty. I think a lot of people wear a mask, and I don't know if it's just because they have their own traumas and anger with them that makes them do fucked up shit. But you deal with it. Like, y'all watch me go through some bullshit. So this one, like I said, this one doesn't hurt my feelings. It's just real odd to me. I don't understand it. This one just confuses me. The textured powder is... I must have got the off-brand powder. Okay. It's gotta have the messy look. People are crazy. Don't block me, this is my new account. Hey, yeah, if you don't want to be blocked, just, I can't promise you Busy ain't gonna block you. I can't promise you. She go rogue sometimes, she go rogue. So, it is what it is. Just stay on guard, motherfucker. Jerry on it tonight, too. And y'all don't even know Jerry. Jerry coming in like a fucking ninja. Y'all don't even know she's there, and she just like, pulled you. Gotcha again. Oh, there's one I'm looking out for tonight if they come in here. I don't really have nothing to say to them. I just don't want them in here. What was that lady's name? Tina Marie. She got a might be a Rottweiler. A black, look like maybe a Rottweiler or a Lab on the front. No, her name is Tina Marie. Yeah. Not you. But yeah, people are shitty. Be careful for them. You have to pay attention. There's a lot of people out there. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like I just see so many fucking scammers that come across these days. It's insane to me. They just pull out some sort of schemes. Yeah, I guess Tina Marie was in here yesterday commenting, but she was all up in some lame ass losers live also. So 5 days in the hospital. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. Yeah, Bougie Lounge Bouncer. Did Reese reach out? She did reach out to me. I don't think that she has any involvement. I don't think that she knew anything. She seemed genuine, and she seemed just like, what the fuck. She did reach out to Donna and say, basically, hey, what the hell is going on? I just got reamed in Bougie's live. Oh, Tina Marie just joined. She just joined. You see that shit? Tina, why you in here? Get her out. Get her out. Did y'all see that? Busy, did you catch it? How crazy. I just talked about her. Did y'all see her come in? Fuck. I wasn't quick enough to grab her. And I can't find her on my thing. Tina Marie. Will you comment? Oh, Jerry got her. Okay. Jerry got her. I'm waiting for her to come back. Me? Bushy, why did you block me? I've been in your lives all the time. Because you in other people's lives talking with them. And that's just, ew. Ew. Yuck. Right? No. Got him. Got him. Wahala. Bichacho. Anyways, what y'all want to talk about tonight? I've been in a good mood all day. It's been a fun day. Yeah, she was quick. I seen it. I tried to grab it. I tried to click it, but it never it never lets me click it. What have you missed? Oh Lord. Spitting Llama, I feel, is a full-on schemer. I don't want to fully call her a scammer, but she seems to be some sort of schemer. Do you know about that? How to make me get more sales. Bitch, look. Go live every day. Show your product. Believe in your product. Have passion about your product. I think that's my problem. I have so much glitter sitting behind me back here. And I know if I go live and put bundles and shit like that, we would sell out. I have no passion for glitter, y'all. I have no passion. I talk about it all the time. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do a live where we're just going to do pull glitters and, knock it out and just get this empty. And I just hate dealing with glitter. I'm so burnt out on it that, well, I can't just send it all. I gotta make sure I pay everything off. But, it's just, that's what you do with sales. I mean, you go and you show your product off. You believe in your product. You have passion behind it. You don't go out and buy the cheapest shit just to make a buck. You make sure that, you believe in what you're selling and you're not overpricing what you're selling. That's the other thing. Like, be competitive with your pricing, but make sure that you're not going out and buying the cheap shit and then trying to price it with the same, stuff that is on a better quality. But it's mainly word of mouth, The more people use your product, depending on what you sell, reach out to other companies, see if they would be willing to use your product. It's all about marketing yourself, marketing your business, marketing your brand. So, oh yeah, our glitter is amazing. That's one thing. I mean, we made sure that our product is really good, but I just glitter just left a bad taste in my mouth. You know, follow through with giveaways if you're gonna do those. Yes. How did you get started in glitter? Um, by this fucking bitch Beth from Midlands Vinyl. Um, she talked me into it, and we did some research on it, and I enjoyed it when I first got into it. I enjoyed uh, the the world of crafting. I got harassing and bullying. I enjoyed the world of crafting until I realized how toxic it is. Um, it's like going back into a middle school or high school, you know, and it's rough. You know, so Beth had talked me into it. We did really good in sales. Um, I had a falling out with Beth, and now when I look at glitter, I fucking hate it. I need a good color close to butter. Close to butter. I'd have to look over there. Butter's close to butter. Maybe like it. I'll have to look up like 24K. I think that would be too dark for butter. I'm recording a bunch of episodes, so I've got 5 episodes fully recorded. Just trying to make sure that I have like I'm too much of a perfectionist with shit like that. So I record and delete and record and delete and record and delete. Unfortunately, Harry and Queen has sat in on some of the recordings, and they've listened to some of the episodes. That's not fully edited yet, but they see how much I'll record it, and they'll be like, "Oh, that sounds good," and I'll be like, "That sounds like shit." So I don't think those are hands. What? That's awesome. They have to say that because they're my friends. But yeah, it should be coming out soon. I'm just trying to make sure that I get ahead so that way I can make sure that things are coming out the way that they're supposed to come out. We investigated AI. What's that mean? No, we don't. We'll be honest with you. It's not edited yet. It's just it doesn't have any of the stuff in it. Llama videos. She went private on everything. Oh, Illuminate. Illuminate would be probably close. Nebula would probably be close. I was thinking, I don't know if I think I'm low, maybe bougie. ADHD question. Do you or anyone in the chat recommend things for fidgeting hands? I don't have my little fidget spinners that I normally have in here, but anybody else got any? Ooh, Neatos. I've never messed with a Neato. I need to go to IKEA. I want to go. I'm scared to go alone. What? How are you scared to go? You can't be scared to go to IKEA. IKEA's fun. Ooh, fidget rings. Yeah, I mess with my ring all the fucking time. I'll be spinning it. So I bet a fidget ring would be great. There's a lot of people. Yeah, hit me up. You know, if you want to FaceTime over there, I'll FaceTime with you. Diamond art, I couldn't. I don't think I'd be able to focus long enough. I get about a quarter of the way done, and then I'd stop. Bougie don't like balls. I don't like balls. I mean, the one close to me is in this. Oh, my side of town? The IKEA on my side of town? Yeah, yeah. Well, we can meet up. What's Molly calling for? Baby! Will you call Molly? She's calling me. Thank you. IKEA is huge. We had when I was working, I think that was it was the oncology office. When I worked at the oncology office, we did a team building event in IKEA, and it was like a scavenger hunt. And so we had like the medical assistants and the nurses who were on a team. The front, like the girls up front, they were on a team, like the admin team. The doctors had their own team, and then the lab and the lab techs had their own team. And so we had like a bunch of things that we had to like find throughout IKEA and take pictures of, and all that. MAs and nurses one, which I knew we were gonna do it, but it was a blast, and it, oh God, we ran all over that place. So it is huge. Yeah, it was really fun. Like, it was a smart idea. We had a great time. We were all like running into each other, and so it was fun. I think in the next year we did like the escape rooms. IKEA here in Atlanta is in a sketchy part of town. Yeah, I've only been to the one in Charlotte, but I could get lost in there for days. What's he talking about in there? I'm nosy. I want to know what they talk about. Hold on. What the fuck? Oh, really? That's awesome. Did you got it? My bad. I was trying to say what she was calling for. You just told the story of why you stopped working in the medical field. Yeah, I'll tell you the story of why I did it. So, I was working in family medicine, and I loved it there. And then COVID hit. So I started working in the medical field like 2012, and 2020 COVID hit, and it was horrible. It sucked so bad. I fucking hated it. I worked in the respiratory room, and so I had to do, I was doing COVID testing all day, every day. People were just such assholes, man. They would call in and be like, I'm sick, I have a fever, cough, I don't feel good, can I get an appointment? We'd bring them in for the appointment. We'd give them a flu test, COVID test. come back positive if for COVID or whatever, and they would be like, I don't have COVID, I don't have that, and I'm like, bro, I didn't call to schedule you an appointment to come up here. You came up here. Like, I'm telling you what the test says. I'm showing you the test. Like, I don't know what you want from us. But people just were such dicks about it. So I started working in critical care and chronic care and chronic care management. So I was working from home. So I would work with different patients, check their med list, find out if they had any concerns, basically like a whole ass social work on top of it. And I was working out of the Atlanta and Augusta area. Y'all, chill. I was working out of the Atlanta and Augusta area, and it was a low income area, and it was such horrible fucking stories. These the people that we were dealing with, they some of them were living in sheds with no electricity, no running water, and
This was before the housing was so far.
yeah, this was before the housing was even crazy yet, and it weighed on me. We would try to see, I'm just that's just the impact of me. If I talk about something that matters to me, I instantly tear up. So I don't know why that fucking happens. It's just
Pansy.
Yeah, I'm a pansy, good. But it shit just broke my heart. We would try to I would try to call around to Meals on Wheels and different places to make sure that these people could get the necessities that they needed. But I mean, we were just a doctor's office, so but hold on, not yet. We were just a doctor's office, so it was just so fucking rough to deal with. So I was in the middle of we had opened up the glitter company. We opened up the glitter company. I got this tickle, and it's just sitting right there.
Both of those have water in them.
Yeah, right?
No, I don't want them sitting in between all of the electronics.
I'll put that over there. Does that make you feel better? Okay. Halfway? Okay. So, I don't know. I got, I was having really bad anxiety. I was on the phone with this one lady. Man, her story just fucked with me really bad. I had a full-on panic attack. I was like, bro, I need to get out of this. Was that with a company? CCO. It's called Navcare. Navstar. Navcare. Right? It messes me up because there's other company, there's a company that's around that's called Navistar. I think that one fucks with me. Navcare. And that was chronic care management. So I worked oncology after I survived breast cancer. It sucked. I worked oncology. That was rough too. Oh, yeah, right? I can only imagine the stories. You want to come over here and say hi to everybody? Oh. Hi, Munchkin. What are you doing? You say hi to everybody. You say hi to everybody. You say hi. My name's Charlie. I'm super sweet tonight. Would you ever go back in the med field? I think about it. If I went back, I'd probably go back into pediatrics. I enjoyed pediatrics the most. So that's pediatrics or internal medicine would be what I did. You're white. Can you see me? I see that. I see you. Yeah, Charlie's a good girl. She's not a bad girl all the time, just sometimes. She said, Mom, take me. Take me, Mom. I feel we need more people like you in there. You know, I feel like there's a lot of really good nurses, really great nurses, great medical assistants, great CNAs out there. And you have... Medical has turned so corporate. Like, so corporate. It was already turning corporate before COVID. But once COVID hit, like, hospitals were buying out private practices left and right. And there really wasn't anything they could do. You either allow them to buy you out, or they set a practice right beside you and buy the land right beside you and put it on there. So you really don't have a choice. You know, you're going to get pushed out, or you sell and you make the money. So a lot of these private practices have now sold to hospitals. These hospitals are owned by board members, and 90% of the board members have no medical knowledge whatsoever. These are not doctors, nurses, or anything that's on these boards. These are businessmen, businesswomen who buy it for profit. That is what they're doing. So we went to where doctors were listening to their patients and having time to sit back and Dr. Carol's practice did it as well. We went from being able to sit down and actually like care about patients and listen to their concerns to actually getting to a point where the board is telling you, you have 15 minutes to deal with this patient right here. You have 30 minutes for a physical. You can't talk about anything else inside of that physical. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but if you're going for a physical and you bring up anything that is outside of the scope of that physical, if you have a hurt ankle, ingrown fingernail, sniffles, you talk about allergies, you talk about anything that is outside of that physical, you are charged for it. You are now charged. So if the doctors don't see 60 patients within this day, then, you know, they get docked for this. And it is absolutely fucking asinine. It's not fun. I don't enjoy it anymore. I loved the patients. I fucking adored them. I had some amazing people that I worked with. I have some of the doctors that I worked with are some of the best people I know. But they don't have a choice but to give this amount of time, and that's it. That is how it goes. So my passion for medical field has diminished greatly. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I was proud to be in it. They just sent you to all the doctors that are in that. That's in the last practice word. Go to private practice. Oh, believe me, I've worked in tons of private practice. I love private practice, but it's hard to find around here. Especially, I mean, in the North Carolina area, everything is owned by Novant and Atrium, or Caramont, so it's hard. I mean, and I'm not saying that. I think Atrium is a great hospital. You know, I think Novant is a great hospital. I think they have some amazing staff that work there. I just, I don't want to work for a board that is telling these doctors how to treat their patients. You know, we're getting to a point in time where you call in, you give the receptionist what your symptoms are, and the doctors are diagnosing you before you walk in that door. They know what they're going to give you. They don't give a fuck what you have to say at that point. You know, and there's a lot of doctors like that where, oh, you know, when they walk in, I'm going to get them, they're going to have a prescription of amoxicillin and this, I think it's going to be blah, 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 blah. And that's just how it is. You know, so you have to fight for your own health care. You have to fight for your own health, period. You know, it's like my grandma with these kidney stones. I kept saying since September, she has an infected kidney stone. You know, like, that is what it is. We need surgery. No, we think it's this, we think it's that, we think it's this. This has been going on for fucking since September. finally did the surgery on her last week, and oh my goodness, what was it? It was a big ass kidney stone that was infected, that is a certain type that carries bacteria and pushes it through. And they're like, well, I think this is why you went septic and this is why you continued to have all these issues. But they want you to go through this testing and this testing and this testing and this testing and this doctor and this physician before you can actually get something done. So, I don't know. That happened to a friend of mine. That's what I said. I worked in an office, and I didn't work for the OBGYN, but, you know, we had a lady who went in and had, she was pregnant. She had a baby. They notated that she had a massive fibroid that was there. They notated it. Didn't say nothing to her, but it's in the chart. Well, it ended up being stage 4 cancer. And of course, you know, a year later is when she finds out, you know, that it's stage 4. But it's like like simple little small mistakes, because we have to remember that doctors are human. You know, nurses are human, police officers are human. They have bad days. They have, you know, marriages that are going wrong. They have, you know, stress from this and that. And so one false mistake risks someone's life. And so, you know, at the same time, you have so many doctors that are depressed, and the unaliving rate for, you know, doctors are high. Not even going to get into that one. And they will not help me out at all. It's so depressing. Is it autoimmune, probably? I just had this very conversation at work today. How about a paranormal lab? What kind of paranormal lab? Just talking about the paranormal? You know? Yeah, I'm very passionate when it comes to medical, because that's what I did my school in. That's what I did that was my life, you know, for a long time. Knee replaced. You know, but most people that I hear after they get the knee replacements, it was a good thing. So I have 2 autoimmunes and it sucks. Girl, I feel you on that. Me too. But I'm trying to learn how to do more diet and exercise to, like, fix the autoimmune disorders. So hopefully it works. We'll see. I manage a family care. Oh, really? Oh, you manage it. That's awesome. I'm well working with liver out of whack. Can you go work in cardio and then I'll trap it to you? You know, there's a couple fields I never worked in. The cardiology is one I never worked in. Internal medicine deals with a lot, because you're managing care for, you know, all of the different disorders, but of course they have different specialists that they go out to. But cardiology is, you know, I know how to do EKGs and, you know, read an EKG, but when it comes to actual, like when my grandma, she had to go to the cardiologist because this infection was causing issues or whatever. And she was asking me all these questions, and most of the time I can help her, like, work through it and deal with stuff. I was like, Grandma, I don't know anything. Like, I can tell you, like, the different parts of the heart. I can't tell you jack besides, like, some blood work names. Like, we can talk about the blood work, your troponin levels and stuff like that, your cardiac enzymes. But when it comes to like anything else, it's gibberish. Natural Science Museum. Is that in Raleigh? If it's in Raleigh, I've been to all of those museums. Were you labor and delivery? No, I was not labor and delivery. I did work pediatrics, but I was not labor and delivery. Unlike, I think that's what Beth tried to say she was. How's your grandma feeling now? Oh, she's doing good. She's doing good. She called me today. I was on the phone with her for like an hour today. She's doing good. She feels much better since the surgery. Sarah, how have you been? It has been a long time. Girl, why you say that with such a smile? No, not like that. Cause Beth claimed to be a labor and delivery nurse, which she wasn't. So. I think that would be fun. That would be interesting. I don't know if I would actually want to be in labor and delivery. Because I don't want to be in there during labor. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I want that part. I could be in the neonatal unit. I know, I do think about working in the hospital. I've always wanted to work in the hospital. But those shifts are rough, but it's so, I like that atmosphere because it's so different. You get different things every day. You know, it's not the same thing working in family medicine or internal medicine. You're typically getting the same thing every day. Physicals, follow-ups, hospital follow-ups, and then sick visits, you know. I don't know if I want to see it. I really don't think I want to see it, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I want to see it. Look, I don't think so. I had a cousin who worked in the trauma. Then was on Life Flight? That's crazy. Growing up, I always wanted to be a midwife. You work with pets? I loved pediatrics. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I didn't enjoy the shots because, like, when I worked pediatric, it was me, 2 doctors, and the receptionist up front. So I was the medical assistant for both doctors, and so I would room the patients, and then we would do shots. 2 months old, 4 months, 6 months, 12 months, 15 months, 4 years old, 12 years old, and then 17 or 18 when they're going off to college. And the shots were definitely the worst part because the babies are so cute. Oh my God, they're so freaking cute. And it just breaks my heart. They'll be just like, well, not the 2-month-olds because they're not smiling yet, but like you get like a 6 month and they're just like at that like stage of just like cooing and smiling and just so happy. And then you got to give them 4 shots, you know? Yeah, that broke my heart. I couldn't do that. Broke my heart. Oh, I know. There were so many parents that like would cry with them, and it was rough. The 4-year-olds though, oh my God, 4-year-olds are like superhero strength. 4-year-old and then 12. We just got our 4-year-old shots, and I would love to wait. You should be waiting till it. So the way that it should work is at 4 years old, typically you just get the MMR and varicella, which is the measles, mumps, rubella, and the chickenpox vaccine. It's their booster from their 1-year-old shots. So you get it at 1 year old, and then you get it at 4 years old to go into school. After 4, unless you're doing like flu shots, COVID shots, you typically will not do shots again until they're going into like the 8th grade. And then you'll do a Tdap, like a tetanus booster. And then that's the age that they'll start talking to you about like HPV, if you want to do the Gardasil vaccine with them, if you want to start the meningitis vaccine. But typically from 4 to 12, you don't do anything except for like flu shots or COVID shots. Oh. Yeah, 4-year-olds, they're little champs, man. It's the girls are the ones that took it like champs, and the 4-year-old boys were the ones that would scream, fight, hide under the table, kick you. I mean, throw the most crazy tantrums. But by the time you hit 12 years old, it was completely opposite. The girls would be screaming and trying to like make deals with you to not do the vaccines on them. And then the boys would be like, just pissed off that their parents are making them do it, but they're just going to take it. You know, so, did the little ones ever cut? Oh, yes. My favorite one, we had this one little boy, and it was like a day that we had like a bunch of 4-year-old wellness visits. So we had other kids like waiting out in the waiting room for it. I went in there and gave him his 2 shots. And he come out, he started a riot in that whole place. He come out of that room crying. He was holding his arms. He said, "They shot me! They shot me!" And he was just like walking through there. All the kids that were in there just start bawling their eyes out. Like, I mean, it just sounds like we just like literally shot this kid. I was like, oh my gosh. And so of course he leaves. The kids are irate because at this point they are realizing this kid just came out screaming, "I'm next." So that made for a very interesting afternoon. I had another one. This little girl told me that her daddy was going to come up there with his pew-pew and take care of me because I gave her shots. I said, well, you tell him to come up here, but I'm pretty sure that he knows that I'm doing this right now. One, I'll never forget him. He was one of my favorite kids. I had to give him, well, he was being a butthead. Like, he really was just in a bad mood when he came in. And, yeah, she said, "Daddy gonna handle you straight up." She was not playing with me either. She was mad. Her mama was laughing. She was like, "My daddy gonna come back up here, and he gonna, that's what my daddy gonna do." I was like, girl, you better chill. That's definitely a daddy's girl. But no, this little boy came in. He was so mad, and he was just being so mean to his mama. And, I love picking on, like, I just will pick on the kids. It's like, that's just one of my favorite things to do. I was like, boy, you better stop being mean to your mama like that. And he was like, "Don't talk to me. I wasn't even talking to you." And I'm like, "Ooh, okay, what's your little attitude? I don't know what your problem is. I didn't even do anything to you." He's like, "Well, I was talking to my mom." And I was like, whatever, get on the scale. And his mom was like, "All right, you keep on being mean to Miss Jenn. Like, she gonna get you." And I was like, well, what I'll do is I'll just go get those behavior shots. And he was like, "I ain't scared of you." I was like, okay, whatever. He went back in there, got in the room. The doctor was in there. He was still being a little butthead the whole time. So his mama walked out the door. She said, "Miss Jenn, I think he needs the behavior shots because he is not listening." He was like, and he thought that I wasn't going to come in there and do it. He had to get the shots anyway. So we went in there and I gave him the shots. He was pissed at me. I mean, pissed. Stomping out of that place, right? So the next time he came in, he come in there and he gave me the biggest hug. He said, Miss Jen, I've been on my best behavior. Ask Mama. I've been on my best behavior, and I don't need any behavior shots. I was like, all right, well, I'll talk to her about it. She walked up. She said, Jen, that was the best thing that you ever did for me. Now I just look at her and be like, do I need to call Miss Jen and get the behavior shot? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So I wonder how long that lasted. I wonder how long that lasted. Kids, yeah, they're so funny, man. That's why I thoroughly enjoyed it. The oh my god, we had so many different stories, and the kids, like, it was a small practice, so like just become family. Like my last day there, a family came that I got really close with there, and they had like three boys, loved them to death. They were like my little brothers who would come in there. So they came and picked me up, and they were like, we want to take you to the fair. So we went to the fair, and I went and hung out with them and their family. It was just me and their family. We had such a good time. I'm still friends with a lot of the families on Facebook. So like I've watched them grow up. It's crazy. Like now they're getting married, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm getting old. Like, what do you mean he's married now? What? The littlest brother has a kid? So it's crazy. But it was a good time. Now y'all making me want to get back into pediatrics. I'm like, damn, should I? But I had fun with it. But anyways, y'all got me on a rant. My apologies. Did you just say snipples? I don't think so. The smile on your face when you... Oh, I loved it. I really did. I loved it. I just hated it after COVID. Oh, no, it's fine. Like, it's fine. My grandma calls me all the time about medical stuff, so it's never going to be out of my life. I just got a wedding invitation from one of my patients. Aw, right? And you're just like, oh my God, are you serious? I know. I went to the oldest that family. I went to the oldest one's graduation. After I had already quit, they sent me the graduation invitation, so I went there. Met him up at a festival one time afterwards. So, oh yeah, I had fun. Like I'm a goofball, so I think that's why I got along like working in pediatrics, because kids are just so funny. You can just like joke with them, and they don't take things like adults. You know what I mean? Like you could just be funny with them. So I enjoyed it. I had a good time, and then watching them grow up, it's just like, you see them like one time and they're not saying anything, and then the next time they come in, they're just like jibber jabbering away, and you're like, what in the world? How did that happen? I was looking at one of my I say my kids. I was looking at one of them the other day, and I'm just like, oh my God, he's like a full grown freaking adult. So, oh, finger prick, I hate those. Those are my least favorite thing to deal with, is a finger prick. I would rather you draw my blood. Not my cup of tea at all. I don't know if anybody saw, did anybody see Bailey's video she put out today? Yeah, it made me cry too, man. Oh, Kelly Carey. Are y'all in here? Carrie? Okay. I guess some loser ass creator decided that they wanted to put them on blast, and let them know. I'm gonna just tell the chat, that the people that was involved with the hate page that was created, exposing creators or whatever, was with Kelly and Carrie. I don't know if it was both of them, but they told me literally that day. Carrie called me. She was overly nervous. She told me everything. So, what you're putting on blast to try to make it horrible on them or think that I didn't know what was going on, Kelly and Carrie literally came to me and told me everything, showed me everything. So, like you said last night, you said, it's enough. Stop talking about me. I have not spoke about you. I have literally just been doing my life. Leave me the fuck alone. Every time I try, you want to push things further. You are the problem. Leave us the fuck alone. Sit down, shut the fuck up, and do your sewing. And do what you keep asking. You say you want people to leave you alone, then leave us the fuck alone. So yes, I know what Kelly and Carrie did. I know who created the hate page. I know how far it was taken. I know what numbers was given to Chauvin. They told me everything. That's what I say. When there's accountability, people can forgive, forget, move on, and learn to fucking grow. Anyways. And she absolutely did have something to do with it. Chauvin is trying to say that she had nothing to do with it. Kelly Carey, was she a part of it? Who was a part of it? Who else was a part of it? And just because, Chauvin, you think that you went through and deleted all of the Facebook messages, they got the messages before you deleted them. So it doesn't work just because you think you deleted them. What you put out there stays with you. So again, I've been known about it. I don't give a fuck. What you try to do to ruin my life or ruin my wife's life or continuously come after us, it doesn't fucking work because we're not shitty fucking people. So please, from the bottom of my heart, leave me, my wife, the chat alone. You're not getting the attention, so you decide that you want to blast people. You say you want to be left alone, and you don't leave us the fuck alone. I mean, the fuck Twilight world are you living in? So, again, I'm going to try to be in my live and not fucking say anything. So just don't talk about it. Do your shit. Maybe come to North Carolina and deal with your fucking charge. And let them see all the fucking shit that you've done. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Hosted and ready, they ain't ready enough. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. When I walk a bitch down, it be sexy as fuck. Name 5 beer songs, gun pointing to your head. Bow, I'm bad. That melatonin flow pointing us so bad. I'm doing you a favor up and don't need my bread. Pop shit about bags, only thing that I do. Every time I pray, I think that I'm not you.
My fucking arms hurt, bro. Look at that. You
wanna please put me, are you sure? Do she even gotta be in Team 1? Slap me, cause boy, just a big Labrador.
be a big Labrador.
Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Hosting that ready, ain't ready enough. You a fake ghetto bitch and I don't like them. Your mama used to fuck around with white men. Disgusting. Girl, you trapped and I hate when a bitch think she cute cause she light skinned. Talking about culture, you wildin'. Look, me boy, you Italian.
Anyways, I don't know what we was talking about before that. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I heard they calling their little kitty out. I forgot I have limited characters here. What do you mean? What's that mean? I'm a Scorpio. Oh, Bailey's video. What up, Rachel? What you doing? How you doing? I need to write you back. I'm slack as fuck. Just call me, okay? I'm not good with text. I will tell you that. Did you see the good news about all those beagles from the labs that are being... That makes me happy. Oh, well, since we on whatever, we talking on Jenn's talk, right? Things that I enjoyed to talk about, right? What do y'all think about that assassination attempt? What y'all think about that? Who's Trump's just the other day? Did you see it? Did you see it? Oh my God, the dude's... the guy's in USA! USA! And they come back and said, we need to have a ballroom. We need to have a ballroom. I'm doing a discussion board for class. My mom told me and I immediately told her I don't believe it. Nah, I'm still wondering how his ear grew back. And on both of mine, okay? I had my ears pierced, my cartilage up here, right? And you see that scar? Right there? There's a scar right there. And it don't go away. I did that shit when I was like 18 years old. I'm not good with numbers. Ask my wife. I don't know why she married me. I don't know why she loves me. But she does. But she does. I does. I does love you, baby. But he his ears magically heal. You always be texting. Is it about the Moon Journal? I just saw that. You text me again? I don't have a... Look what she just said. Oh, girl, ask Queen. I went on with an impression today. It was good. It was good. I can't really do a Donald Trump impression. I'm not good with it. Huge. Bigly. Huge. The war is over. I can't do him.
Italian.
blah, 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 blah. China.
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 Huge.
Ballroom. What's it?
The best.
You do it.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, wee wee.
You got a small wee wee in a diaper. Wee
I'll
wee.
put my hui hui in a diaper.
In a diaper. Oh, I can't do that. Do that again. Diaper.
Diaper.
Diaper. Do that again.
Diaper.
Diaper. Diaper. After surgery, they removed tubes. So, I hate RFK. I fucking hate him.
That guy's so...
I fucking hate him so.
How are we taking...
I fucking hate that dude.
How are we taking health advice from a man who sounds like he's speaking through a tube? Like they replaced his vocal cords with just like...
He
a
cut
hose.
off the private parts of a raccoon.
Okay.
He stopped. It was a roadkill. He just pulled. He got a thing for roadkill. He took the penis.
I know what you're saying.
I didn't know they knew what I was saying. That man's crazy.
That's an interesting trophy.
He from Ohio?
Makes sense.
My apologies, anybody from Ohio.
As you cackle off camera.
My bad. My bad.
Me too.
Kelly said I'm moving. Oh shit. Carrie says she's coming down to the IKEA in Charlotte. Charlito.
Ah, yes, the names.
The names. Charlie, what you doing, play girl? Hi. What you doing?
I was very intimidated the first time we went into an IKEA. I was like, I don't think we're ever gonna get out.
As I said, I could get lost for days. I'm in Indiana and it's no better. Hey, but you know, the kids these days, Ohio is a bad thing. They be like, yo, you got Ohio Riz, and that's not good. I've been learning because my friend got a stepdaughter that's 12. And she talk mad shit to me, boy, all the fucking time. She talk mad shit to me. Ooh, she make me mad. So I be talking shit back, but I have to learn her words, you know, because she be saying shit, and I'll be like, what the fuck does that mean? But I done learned them now, and so I be calling her beta juice all the time instead of Beetlejuice. A little beta juice. She be like, I'm not a beta. I'm like, no, you're a beta juice. And when I said, I said I'm a Risley bear, she said, ew. Ew.
Ew, stop talking.
Ohio Riz. She was like, oh my god, ew. Why did you just say that? Ew.
That's not for you.
Don't say that. Oh man, I have so much fun messing with them. Yeah, Ohio Riz. That means you ain't got no swag whatsoever. Terry Joe, like the one who dresses up. Terry Joe, I love Terry Joe. If that's who you're talking about. Hey, I said my apologies to anybody in Ohio. I didn't mean to laugh at you, but it's funny. My best friend from Ohio, Nikki. She from Ohio. Skibbity toilet. Oh my god, I love saying skibbity toilet to her. She gets so 6'7". I told her I was gonna name Charlie 6'7". She's like, ew. Ew, don't say that. Ew. But she really she like me. Don't let her play. I'm her tita la dinero.
It's true.
It's true. Tita la dinero. I fuck with her all the time now. I love
money.
that. And money. And the money. Oh, shit. Charlie was, but she is Rhonda. She answers to it also. When she's bad, which is
Often.
80% of the time, we call her Rhonda. Rhonda, come here.
But she's like, I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Look, she,
Drop it.
see, Rhonda, why you bad? Oh my goodness, oh, they're so good. Give me dabs. Give me dabs. A good girl.
She'll give you the other one now.
Give me the other one. No, other one. No, other one. No, other one. That one. Give me that.
Well, now she won't.
Good girl. She won't whisper right now, but we've been trying. 80% of the time, yeah, she bad.
80% of the time, she's bad every time.
She my little Tasmanian devil for sure. Oh my little Tasmanian devil, I love her so much. I love her so much. Don't tell everybody, but I have a new text message. Shut up. I love her so much. So much. I'm obsessed with her. Anna. I love her so much.
I have to give so much attention to the other dogs.
Yeah, I give them attention. That's a voice with Trump giving reviews. I can't do the voice. Wait. Oh, I don't have to take my Claritin from doing that garden today. Oh my god, the fucking weeds that was in there were so big, and I guess it looked like dandelion, you know, the dandelion
Those
flowers,
ones?
but it wasn't dandelions, and when I cut them, or is it a dandelion?
I thought they were just like, because you know everything in that garden mutate to huge.
I don't know, but those little seeds popped off, and they were... As soon as I got done, I ran ahead and just took a shower, just like pouring that shit on me. I don't think it worked. Yes, you can.
Eat your butt out my face.
What?
Oh, sorry.
What? I wasn't about to do that. Wait a damn minute. Gotta get that look. Who was Sally? You just be blocking names to block names, busy. Sometimes I think she'd just be blocking names to block them. I don't know if that was dandelions. Y'all, them damn things was taller than me. Did dandelions get that tall? How tall dandelions get?
I'm not sure about that.
If you don't pick, them things was tall. Like, they're like my size.
So like 3.5 feet.
Sometimes I wonder why I marry her. Sometimes I wonder. Then I look at her, I'll be like, man, I fucking love you. Fucking love that ass. I love her so much. Sam said it for me. Shut the fuck up. I don't even like you neither. My eyes are so itchy, man. Anyways, don't forget the album drops at midnight tonight, I think.
Midnight, whatever your time is.
Did it make you itchy? No, it just made me like, my nose is super runny. My eyes is itchy. Can we call her Ted? Who? Rhonda Civic? Yeah. I think the chat came up with that.
Yeah,
We came up with one
hilarious.
of the Civic.
Yeah. Rhonda. What
Rhonda.
are you looking at, Rhonda?
What are you doing, Rhonda? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Yours is a lot bigger, Mom. Yours is a lot bigger than hers. Listening party? Who got a listening party? Are you jealous because you don't have a puppy as cute as mine? Because I got the shortest little puppy?
She said, ew, embarrassing me.
Fuck you up, bitch. Oh, you think you can just bite me?
Like, I'm trying to be sweet on camera. Stop.
Yeah, show them that you're nice and weak.
You're not. You're just a crazy puppy. She loves fingers. She thinks they're rodents or something. I'll get them. I get them, Mommy. She will.
But only ours. So
Yeah, she doesn't attack her friends. She's so sweet to everybody else. Yeah. Who Juicy? Who Juicy? That's Juicy? That one? So cool. Why you in here, Juicy? I know you don't. I know you must not like me. You friends with Beth, a predator protector, someone that allowed who spanked her kid after she was SA'd by her own brother. That's the person that you mod for. Like, that's disgusting. I don't want you in here.
Bye.
Our new puppy's name is Lieutenant Ellen Ripley. Love
Cute.
it.
Ellen.
Ellen Ripley. That's cute. Not you, Juicy. You're not cute. She's that stupid. Look at Queen Rose. She said, so I guess that's you. That's me on the couch. She said, call me Ted because of the size. Just because my feet don't touch the floor when I sit on the couch doesn't mean I'm the size of a teddy bear.
Do they touch the floor in this chair? Well, we don't have a driver, Charlie.
No, they don't. Shut up.
Man, being flat-footed on the floor.
Your chair is a lot shorter than mine, bitch. Don't play. Look at this. Look at that.
You probably dangle from this one too.
I'm so done with you.
Probably have to jump to get up here.
You was in some kind of mood today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a half day tomorrow, so.
You got a half day tomorrow? You working from here?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, woo.
Oh, woo.
Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry.
Oh, woo. Anyways. Sorry. This how y'all get to see how me and Sam this is
This
who
one
we
happened
are.
when my phone died. Just be chilling.
This is what happens. I'm surprised you haven't plugged it up yet. So we don't have to watch Hank? Is that what she was calling for?
Essentially, yes.
Oh, I would have been mad. Is she doing Squabble?
Yeah. She would have been back anyway.
Oh, okay. So she would have been back for Squabble.
We have to
Okay.
play.
Did you tell her that?
No.
I think she's off tomorrow night.
She
Yeah, so we can play tomorrow night. Nikki, you can come over tomorrow night?
We gotta practice
We gotta practice.
squabbling.
We gotta practice squabbling because we got a Squabble Square tournament on Sunday.
We gotta go be the top 3 of the top 4.
Right? Yeah. You gotta be like.
And the flick of it, the flick. It's the flick of it, and they gotta flick it right.
You know, I've been doing a lot of sexual things this. Swear to God, I fucking hate this shit. Y'all have dirty minds.
Shame on them.
I was throwing dice.
One
And I was
time-
drinking a colonoscopy drink.
One time I told a room full of people that if they needed the meat to come see me, so there's that.
You did. That's what I did.
You
That's what I
told me.
did.
Quit doing it again.
My bad. Anyways. I think I'm done for the night. I got a sweet tooth, bro.
Got some sweet.
I know, but you keep getting the white chocolate and chocolate strawberries and not the just milk chocolate ones.
Oh no, you also have like 80 packs of like cereal.
I don't want cereal. I don't want oatmeal. I'm so tired of oatmeal and I've only had it twice.
Parfait.
My cholesterol's gotta go down.
You got your parfait. Okay. Well,
That's chalky.
well,
I wanted milk chocolate strawberries. Why are you doing it like that?
because I have hair.
All right, guys, I'm done for the night. Y'all have a wonderful. Would you push me from?
I'm ready to fight.
You need to chill. Oh my god! I'm fucking done with you, bitch.
I'm gonna charge my phone.
Yeah, go get your ass out. Did y'all see that shit? You motherfucker. She got me.
Bye, guys. Bye, love you.
Bye, I love you. Babe.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Anyways, have a good night. I'll see y'all later. Bye.